Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Let's Talk Tourism. So, Let's Talk Tourism is a program we explore tourism's destination, hospitality, and so on and so forth. So, today we are speaking about Akwa Ibom State. You know, Akwa Ibom State is blessed with rich cultures, delicious meals, and a lot of tourist sites. And with me here today again, it's Mr. Boekbe, somebody who is so passionate about tourism and selling destination Akwa Ibom State. Welcome to Let's Talk Tourism, Mr. Ekbe.
Thank you very much, Mfonabong.
It's good to have you.
Viewers.
Okay, so Mr. Ekbe, today we are talking about Akwa Ibom State, and I just have very few questions I would like to ask you concerning tourism in Akwa Ibom State. My first question will be, when people hear Akwa Ibom, what do you think is the first thing they should picture?
Wow, wonderful question. When you hear Akwa Ibom, what I think should be the first thing you should picture in your mind should be the people.
Okay.
The people.
So what's peculiar about people?
Because you can't go to a destination where you're not welcome.
Okay.
So Akwa Ibom State, we are very hospitable people, very welcoming, very receptive,
All right.
and we are just good to go.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, so my next question will be, what makes it's just in line with what we just answered. So what makes Akwa Ibom State different from other tourism destinations in Nigeria?
Yeah, because Akwa Ibom State is very peaceful. In the last 15 years, if I'm not mistaken, we have been the most peaceful state in Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
We are a very loving set of human beings that God created. So anyone who comes to Akwa Ibom State is sure to have a peaceful sleep. It's not where you're sleeping and you hear, infractions there and there. You don't find them in Akwa Ibom State. So that's the thing that it's given us as a unique selling point for our
So
state.
the warm and hospitable nature
That's
of
who we
the
are.
people.
That's who we are.
Okay, so you are safe to walk the streets of Akwa Ibom, miss your way, and get to
You will
ask someone
certainly
question,
find
and
yourself
then
back
there is
again.
nobody
Arouses
trying
you.
to-
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
Okay, so my next question to you will be, if a tourist has just 48 hours in Akwa Ibom State, 48 hours, where would you likely take them to first?
I would like to take them to one fascinating story that has left our people outside the world, and that's the Slave Memorial Park, where 31.7% of slaves that left the beach of Biafra, this entire continent where we come from, passed through to the new world, what we call America today. So I'd like to take them there. I'd like to make them to see the bridge of no return, where our forebears passed through and they never came back.
Okay. So my next question will be, what do you think is the most underrated tourism attraction? What do you think is the most underrated tourism attraction in Akwa Ibom?
The most underrated tourism attraction in Akwa Ibom State is the plaza. People do not
Why would you say
understand.
that?
People do not understand the historical perspective of the
I know plaza is to go and take picture and
No.
enjoy the ambience.
Beyond the picture
So what else is
taken,
there?
the plaza is historically the Union Jack was lowered around that appurtenance.
Okay.
Okay, you used to have Mr. Brooks who used to sell his clothes around the plaza. Then it was called Etawiyo. From the onset, it has been it has been a melting point for people, because when it was first called Piccadilly Square, people come from Ikore, people come from Oruan, people come from all over the places and congregate there to do their marketing.
Okay.
So it's for me, that's one place that people don't think has importance, but of course it does.
So my next question is also in line with what you are just saying. Okay, you're saying that people don't really appreciate the plaza and the history that is around it all day. Sometimes I feel that we are also not projecting that history good enough, because so let's say I'm going to the plaza without a tour guide. Can I see, do I understand the history? Or is that where the place of a tour guide comes in?
You-
Or are
you-
there not things that should just be kept in place, like stories? So if we have that in place, can you just talk about
Okay,
it?
so Mforobo, I think at this point it's important to clear the air. It is not right for you to go to a destination without having a tour guide with you.
Okay.
Because you walk into the plaza, what you're going to see is the beautiful scenery. You will not understand the historical perspective of all the sceneries you're going to see there. So it's important that as you get to the plaza, you ask for a tour guide, and you will be briefed on the evolution of the plaza from where it was and to where it is now. So, I mean, I think it's important for anyone to always seek the
The
services
service of a
of a tour guide.
Okay. Because someone might just be seeing a building without
You
understanding
don't understand what that
what
means.
it means. Okay, so going forward, let's talk food. I know food is one thing that people are always looking forward to when they come to Akwa Ibom State. So we've heard of different meals, dishes. People always tell you go for the cultural, the culinary experiences in Akwa Ibom. So what's one meal? Let's talk about the food. What's one local dish that you would tell every visitor that is coming to Akwa Ibom to try it?
Egbam Kokwo.
Oh,
You know, our Egbam Kokwo is not celebrated the way it should be. People come from China to celebrate Chinese meal. And here we have our Egbam Kokwo, what we call cocoyam or water yam pottage, if I may, you know.
Yeah.
But I'd like to call it Egbam Kokwo. The process of making a bamboo itself is appealing to the eyes, and it's more of it has a lot of grandeur with it. So if you are a visitor and you come to our state, would like you to test our ekpang kuko. When you go out, people do what they call edikang, but in most places what they are selling there is basically vegetable soup.
okay.
We have our own way of cooking our edikang, which is customary and akin to
you
us.
are projecting the pankoko.
Ekpan Kokwo to the wall.
Edikaikong.
Ekpan Kokwo Edikaikong
Okay,
to the
so
wall.
let's go forward. Okay, so in Akwa Ibom State now, I know we have a lot of tourist attractions. We have a lot of historical sites and all of that. So for you, which destination would you say gives you that wow effect? Which
That
which tourist site
destination
in
that
Akwa
gives me
Ibom?
the wow effect
Yeah.
currently as we speak is the Oboritu, what I call the Itumanjaro. Oboritu is the longest peak, is the highest peak rather of the hills in Akwa Ibom State, spanning about 1,700 feet above sea level. When you stand at Oboritu, you will look at the Enyong River, and you also see the Okobodi River. They mix together and it forms a confluence. Around it, you have an oxbow-like lake, you know, which is good for picnicking,
Now
which
I'm
is
just
good.
imagining the scenario already.
The scenario is it is wow.
in my mind.
The few times I have taken people there, they are like, wow, is this Akwa Ibom? So
Okay.
for me,
So that's your wow effect.
it has a
when you
wow
climb all the way
anytime.
up there, and then
When you climb the hill,
see
the
all
next
the
thing,
beauties around.
as soon as you climb the hill, approaching the Maurice Lezo Memorial Hospital,
Okay.
the next thing you begin to say within yourself is, wow, 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 until you do that.
Okay, so that just defines your wow effect,
That's
because
the wow
as you are
effect.
going up, you are just
It is
like wow,
wow.
wow all the way.
Mere climbing the hills, you are like, wow.
Oh, okay. So my last question for you would be: do you think Akwa Ibom people fully appreciate the tourism potential around them? Why? If it's yes, then why not?
I would say yes and no.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
You have
for
to-
those who understand what tourism is all about,
Okay.
they appreciate. For those who do not understand, they don't even know what it means, what tourism means. Okay? So
Yeah.
for me, there are more yes than no, because there is now tourism awareness and consciousness. A lot of people are beginning to be aware that we can make money from storytelling, we can make money from myths, we can make money from our Blue River, we can make money from our Green River. All of these things, before now, people didn't understand what they meant. That visitors can come all over the world to come and see these attractions. Today, these attractions are putting money on the table of a lot of people like me, who is a tour guide. So, I mean, it's something I must commend our friends and brothers who are out there, who have been coming all the way to see Akwa Ibom.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Boy,
Thank you very much
for this beautiful and insightful conversation about Akwa Ibom, the tourism potentials, and the things that people should always look out for every time they come into Akwa
Yeah.
Ibom.
Yeah.
So it's been a nice conversation, and it's a conversation that we can always explore because
course.
I think it's inexhaustible. We always have something to talk about Akwa Ibom and tourism. So I'm sure we are going to do this again some other day. We are going to have deeper conversation into tourism and the practicing in Akwa Ibom State. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I must say that Akwa Ibom State is the
Thank you so